discuss about the rapid implementation. So rapid implementation means, so usually we used to do all the setups manually. So here using the rapid implementation, Oracle has provided the feature, so we can download the template, the consent template from the application, and we can insert the data, all the all the data, and we can upload. So we don't have this kind of rapid implementation in EBS, and they have included in the cloud. So most of the setups. So that's why if I say EBS implementation and cloud implementation, so this minimum it will take 1 year, and this one is just 3 to 4 months. 3 to 4 months, minimum 3 to 4 months, and maximum. So you can say maximum 6 months or 8 months, like not 1 year. Okay. So here, so Oracle has introduced rapid implementation process, and in that we can download the templates from the application, and we can fill up the information, so whatever it may be. So we had created calendar, we had created chart of accounts, we had created currencies, we had created legal entities, and we had created accounts. So all these things, and also locations. So and in the in SCM, and we had created enterprise structure. So like this, most of the setups, I can say that around so 60% setups we can create by uploading a template. So we can save all the templates, and we can fill up the information and upload that. So once we upload, so so then it will be automatically we can check we can check all the data in the system. So usually we used to upload, or we used to move the data, so the previous data, that client data, but we have not done any kind of setup for the uploading all these things. So this is the first time in the cloud instance. So, so let me check the process in the application, how the rapid implementation works. I just want to go to the, so I just log in and go to the setup and maintenance. Here you can, so let me go to the our offering. So ours is the workforce our development and workforce development, deployment and development. Okay, here you can see that just give the rapid, so then set it. So we have the different things for the rapid implementation. Define accounting entry, configuration for rapid implementation, basic catalog, common financials, and procurement, enterprise structure. Okay, so these are all the related to rapid implementation. So not only it's not for only one offering. So most of the for all the offerings. Let me check only for SCM I can get. Let me go for the enterprise structure. Yeah, define enterprise structure configuration for rapid implementation. Okay, so here, so we can upload the legal entity, business units, all these things. Okay, so create crosswise upload chart of account, link ledger, business unit, chart of accounts, and geographies, all these things. So let me download. Uh, let me download one rapid implementation. So just click on this. So I just click on that. So then one Excel file is downloaded. So let me open this. Yeah, it is open here. I think it is open here. Okay. So this is a template. So Oracle provided template. Okay. So rapid implementation for general ledger. Because here, even though it is general ledger, so this one is it's a kind of a common thing only. So calendar, ledger, chart of account, business units, legal entities, and natural accounts. So these are all the common things only. Okay. So we can fill up the information and we can upload it. Like this. So let me check for others as well. So we can go for the manage geographies. Manage geographies. Let me go for the setup. Here, let me check. Is the bit kind of thing is there for HCM. Okay, the common setups. So because it's a big setup, that's why I'm just thinking. So because here there was so many things, chart of account, calendar, ledger, business setup is there. So anyhow, let me go through that. So here we can give the name ANL, ANL. I can give the ANL ledger. Okay, currency USD, period frequency, so monthly, additional periods. You can go for the one set year end. So financial year. So financial start date. So I can give 001/2017. Okay. So actually we have the segment. So here I can say I can go for the company segment. So in this company segment, you can go for the balance segment and account. So what I can give is I can give the ANL company. Okay. And start prompt display size, all these things. So display width I can give for it is for two size. So I can give the short prompt. So ANL company. So same way ANL account. Because here it will be useful for if you are creating different calendars or different ledgers or different business units, and also if you are creating a number of accounts, and if you are creating different locations, and and also if it is a multi organization, okay, so they have uh, 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 they are operating in different locations. For example, I can take the G as example. G is operating in more than 100 countries, and in each country they are maintaining different legalities, and they have different business units. Business units where where the business is operating from. So different business units they have different inventories or warehouses, and they have different locations. So in that case. So if you use this kind of implementation, rapid implementation template, so then the implementation process itself it will come down 30 to 40%. So most of the setups we can no need to go for the manual setups, and we can automate it. So that's why Oracle has given this kind of feature, and we can discuss. And we have actually so apart from the rapid implementation, we have other processes we can discuss. I don't want to discuss all at a time because so it will not easy for you to understand. These are these are related to some kind of setups and reporting. So FBDA process is there, and OTBA process is there, and file based and spreadsheet is there. So parallelly, so while they're discussing the setups and all these things, so we will go through one topic. So okay, so if we discuss today as the rapid implementation, and after some time we can go for the FPDA. So then there is no confusion like that, and at the end we can discuss all these things. Okay, FPDA is a file-based data import. We can import? It's a kind of a business intelligence, Oracle transaction business intelligence reports. All these are related to reports and also so one is reports and data migration. Okay. So even though it is a setup, it's a kind of a data migration we are doing, and then it will update the base Oracle tables. And this one spreadsheet, OTBA, FBDA, rapid implementation. So these are the main things. So I think I had saved somewhere all the list of all the reports. Yeah, FBDA, spreadsheets, OTBA. So this FR is not related to not related to uploads. Uploads also we can discuss. FRS is related to Financial Reporting Studio, so that is not related to SCM and uploads. We can discuss all these things parallel. So so any kind of implementation. So okay, for example, setup. So setup knowledge is fine. So the setups will so it will work out around 70% of the project implementation. So then remaining 30%. So we need to move the data. So we need to move the data, client data. So whether it is the current data or past data. So then only we can test it. So this process will help us how to move the data and how to test it using the templates because we can't do manually. So to moving the data because it's a kind of a huge data from the client side. So we can just upload and we can check it. We can check it. So let me go through this one. So and ANL account, okay, natural account. I can take ANL account and take with this 3. and ANL department. So department, this is just for testing purpose, it's fine. I can take 3 segments, 4. Okay. So next one is business unit name default legality. And business unit, what I can do, ANL business unit. Okay. And default legal entity, I can I am going to define ANLLE. That will be my default legal entity. So here company legal entity, all this reporting, all these things. So here what I can do is, so let me take the legal entity name ANLLE and ANLLE 1234, and here I can take United States. Okay, otherwise let me select here. I can go to template and you can select. Yeah, you can select it. And especially for US kind of addresses, so what we can do is, we need to check that one. Manage legal entity. So then here you can check, because sometimes maybe it will be missed. But it is a one-time job only. So once we save the set, once we save the data and everything, and for others, we can use the same templates. But in the real time also, so we can have some templates with some data. So we can change the data and we can upload. Here we had given country name, identifier, and legal address. Okay, address. So address I can take it, registration number, reporting unit. Okay. So registration number, what I can take is, so I can registration number ANL LE, so 5678, and I can give ANL. So it's just kind of a, you can take anyone, but in the real time we can get from client side only. So before going to this, let me go for manage legal address. Okay, here country we have, so then, so let me take search for one address. Okay, so I can take this address, New York. So then we'll edit this one. I can edit this one. Okay, so I can copy city as New York. Okay, address line. So the address line I can give it. I can give 300 Main Street. Here main is we need to go for the postal code and the state and my. It's fine. So we don't have others. It's fine. So we can go to the company description, logic, LLC affected. So we'll check this one, this one, parent and child, and natural accounts. So we have the natural accounts. So natural accounts we'll check in the system itself, and here payroll financial sequences. Okay, so this one I can take monthly. So payments go for monthly, receivables. Initial value, just initial value journals. Because each transaction is different. That's why so no confusion for I am giving the 100 for all, but each transaction is different. So you can take 100 value. And before going here, so just I need to provide the values. Okay, so this parent, one, child, all these values, natural account values. So account type asset. So we discussed that one, asset. So then this is not required. So let us go for the managed fields only. So asset. So then description is asset. So then this is the value. So for this, what we can do is let me go to the application for better understanding. So otherwise, what we can do is so we can go to directly here setup and maintenance. Here chart of okay. So let me check any value. We need to provide the check. So we can take any instance, any such instance. So I'm just taking the seeded data, data related. So otherwise we can go for anyone. Yes, secondary chart of structures. Okay, can be. Let me see. So just click on edit. Yeah, this one. So this one is the company, and we can edit account. I need to find out the value set. Yeah, so like this. Okay, we need to find out. So this one is value set is Amway company. Amway company. Okay, fine. Accounts. So now I can go to the manage value set. And a chart of account value set values. So just so actually, so it is the first time we need to have this kind of, so we need so to get the data. But once we are comfortable for one template, so then for other legal entities or okay, for example, I have different 10 ledgers for 10 countries. Then what we can do is for other countries, just change the name, change the currency, then you can upload. Only for just for one country, so we need to be careful and we need to save the data. So just click on manage values. Okay. So then search here. So let me edit this one. So this is the values. Okay. Cash account. So parent child relationship and parent one child. So account type I had given, and so here, so let me give, so parent one. So let me take the 100 here asset. Then in the same way, let me take the liability. So liability, so it's a kind of a 200. Okay, and let me take the revenue 300, and let me take the expense some 400. So let me take ownership equity. So just 500. Fine. So now I want to save this one. So macros have been disabled. So click on options and enable its content. So then we can enable the macros. Our macros are enabled. Okay. So now I want to save this template. Save this template. So rapid implementation. So you have the process as well here. So you have the process. Okay. Upload enterprise structure and hierarchy. Then you can choose the file and you can upload that. So validate. You can validate the data validation report. We got the validation report. So company, this one, everything. Enter value for analogic LLC. Child. Okay. There should be at least one child value in each sheet. There should be at least one child value in each sheet. So worksheet for does not exist. So then let me check for natural account. So if you go for natural account, what it is saying is validation report. Owner's equity retained account type should be used at least once. Owner's equity retained account should be used at least once. Okay. Yeah, it is saying owner's equity retained account. Okay. Fine. So like this, you can if there is any kind of error, then we can do. So there's enter only child value for legal entities. Only child value for legal entities. Completion. So yeah, here the child value. So let me take some 100 like that. Okay. So and here in this report, chart of a calendar worksheet for segment. So worksheet for segment A and department does not exist. Press add segment sheet button. Worksheet for segment ANL department does not exist. Worksheet for segment ANL department does not exist. Just add segment sheet button. Add segment sheet. Okay, fine. So then next one is natural account. There should be at least a child value. Click on here. So here so they are saying some kind of a child values. Let me take the child values here. Same child values. Okay, and the same child value. And this one also child. Okay, we have that. So then let me run the validation. With the value, so 100 segment display with 2. So valid position is from 9 to ANL department child. There should be at least one child value in each sheet. Actually, here I had given 2, right? So this is 4, right? So I have given displacement is 4. So let me give the ANL department. Child is 4, 4. Description. So description is not there. Okay, fine. And here it is only one value can be entered in a row. One value can be entered in a row. Okay. Okay. So this is the parent. So yeah. So we have all this. Okay. This is related to validation report. I think companies and legal entities. So valid position is from 9 to 1. Okay. Companies and legal entities. So valid position is from 9 to 1. Okay. So here I can take the parent value 100 and companies and legal entities. So with width of value 100 exceeds segment size with okay 10. So in that case, what we can do is the segment size is 2 only, right? So I think we had given this segment size is 2 value for the company. For the company, it is 2 only. So if you see this one, you see the company is 2. So that's why. Okay. So these are all the, so once validate, so then we will get all the data. Okay, whatever it will do. So only one value, ANL department. Valid position is from 9 to 1. So valid position is from 9 to 1. Okay, so then I am deleting this one. Well, this is also mandatory. So let me take 2000, the kind of a ANL HR department, 3000, ANL finance department. So only one value can be entered in a row. So valid position is from 9 to 1, parent from 9 to 1. Confusing. 100, right? 100, 100. So this is given issue. once we resolve this validation, because so then next process is so I will try to I will check offline all the issues, but let me know the process. This one, so you can go for the upload enterprise structure and hierarchies. Okay. So for that, what we can do is just go to the setup on minus. And here just upload. You can upload. You can go for the upload bank and bank branches. So we have this one. So you can do even banks as well. Okay. So let me save this one, and also yeah, create bank branches and accounts in a spreadsheet. Okay, so then if we create, then we can upload. So here also you can use this banks also you can do that using the spreadsheets. Just click on here and on template. This is the wrapped implementation. Okay, create banks. Okay, so if we so for the payroll kind of thing, so if you want to create so different banks for different countries or for different locations, for different legal entities, so then just we can go for the we can click on the wrapped implementation. This one. Yes. Okay. So now you can give the data. So related data, all the data. So you can provide the data and then we can upload. So let me try to this one because it's a simple setup, right? So let me try for this. So country. So otherwise what I can do is, so if there is any issue, then tomorrow I will come up and so I will clear the issues. So bank name, ANN, bank. So bank code is not a mandatory. So here I can take branch ANN, branch number ANL 1234. So account name. So ANL checking account. Account number. So I can go for the account number 123456789 and the currencies. The currency you can go for the USD. And legal entity. So that before that legal entity should be created. Okay. So then only we can do that. So account type, checking account. So payable use, receivables use, how it is. Then cash account, cash clearing account. Okay. So here it is the format. Enter the combination, the format of this one. So let me go for this way, 0100. So like this, we can enter in the carbon combination 01 and 000 1 2 100. So and we can go for 00 that combination. Right. So here also you need to clear this one and generate bank accounts file. So here you can save it. Okay, if it is already there, then refresh it. So now what we can do is just upload. So upload bank. Yeah, upload banks and branches and accounts. Just click on here and you need to choose the file. Choose the file on the desktop. So this is C means it is a kind of a cash management related. Bank is related to cash management. Then click on open and submit. So once you submit, one program is submitted. Then what you can do is you can go to the scheduled process. So click on more. Here you will get the scheduled process. Click on the scheduled process. Click on the scheduled process, and you can see that. Okay, so this one is running. Here it is just completed. So in completed warning. Completed warning. Okay, warning. So let us check why it is the warning. So you can check the message value. You can check the message. Just click on here. Okay. So you can check it. You can check it log message. So here program starts and some errors are there. So job branch. Please check the data and upload it again. So it's a kind of a data problem. So this is saying it's a kind of a data problem. So this is the process, and tomorrow I will come up with the correct data. I will correct data from data in the offline, and let us upload some accounts and some banks. So this is the process. So I will let you know. So one or two so related to banks and accounts, all these things. But in the real time, we can use so many templates are there. So there are so many rapid implementation templates, and so just we need to download the template from the application and provide the correct data and upload it. But in the real time, it is easy. Why? Because there are already the Oracle. So used to provide while giving the licensing of the application, Oracle used to provide all the spreadsheet. So we no need to download from the application. Oracle will give all the zip file of the all the yeah, so all these rapid implementation templates. So then we can use, and also Oracle used to give some kind of a test data, because here once we import from the application that rapid implementation template, we didn't find any data. So that's why we have some issues whether we need to use the correct one or not. But in the real time, what happens is you will get some test data. Based on the test data, we can update and we can upload. Okay. Yeah, fine. So tomorrow also, so we'll come up with the good data, test data, and then I will try to upload bank and other accounts. And so then after that we can go for the other setups. Okay. But so what I can do is, so I can complete these topics so parallelly, because if I go for all the topics at a time, so it will be confusion. So I can complete this one, and then we'll go for the other topics, FBDI process. And so what we can do is the spreadsheets, rapid implementation we can discuss together. And FBD is different. So file-based data import is different. OTB is different. So and we will go for the data conversion. So we'll convert some data and we will do the uploads. So uh, we will do it. So parallelly. Yeah. So yeah. So you are saying something.
we, we are actually familiar with this process because in PeopleSoft we have something called Excel upload
Okay.
for the transaction upload. It's not there for the configuration, but
Yeah,
for transaction,
no. Here also,
PeopleSoft has
yeah, yeah. Here also we have the transaction upload. So we can
that.
use so let me show you that one as well. Because if you go to because here we are so in Oracle Cloud we have two things. One is you can upload the setups and you can upload the transaction as well. So you can do both.
Transaction as well.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we have the both. So I will show you
In
that one.
PeopleSoft, you for the transactions. I
Okay.
think for very few master tables or very few configurations,
Okay.
they have provided kind
Yeah.
of facility.
Yeah.
But
So,
it is mostly for the transactions.
yeah, correct. So here in the cloud, so most of the things, because I think if the client utilize, if the implementation consultant utilize everything, so 50% of the data you can upload, and no need of manual interaction for this one. So we can do that. So that's why this implementation cost and also that implementation time, everything is very less. So
Yes.
here, yeah, here, so if you go to, so for example, okay, so okay, for example, so I would just want to give you, so how the transaction will be done. So if you go to uh, this is so you know, right, this is the navigator is the transaction part. And in the navigator, in the transaction part, you can go for any kind of thing. So let me go for let me check the transaction related to person management. Okay. So in the person's management, so click on search, you can view so any kind of a data. I think last time we had created someone as employee. So let me check whether we have that. So in that, so we have that. So we have the spreadsheet. So using the spreadsheet, you can upload the transaction data. So we have that one. So what we can do is tomorrow I will come up with setup and transaction, both the data. So let us try to upload transaction data and the setup data. So we will check it. Is it fine, Mr. Madhav?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a very simple one so that we can quickly do it.
Yeah, sure. So
That's very simple. Okay.
let
So
me.
we have to stop today in time because we have to go out,
Okay.
myself and Aman.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll do that. No problem. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good evening. Good day.
Yeah. To you. You too. Thank you.